So yeah, no, so I'm Nat. I'm a WordPress website developer, business mentor, and a tech guide. So basically I help non-techies in business basically master their websites and that kind of thing. But I've been doing that for 13 years. I think I've been a boot camper for 3 years now or something along those lines. But yeah, been following Denise for a significant amount of time. I think we met at Leonie's retreat in Canberra. I think that's about it as a starting point.
And where do you live? I should have added that on as well.
So
yeah.
I'm in the Hunter Valley, New South Wales. So yeah, about 45 minutes away from Denise. I live here with my wife and my 13-year-old daughter. I homeschool, yeah, been helping people in business primarily as my focus for the last 13 years, and yeah, enjoying the process. It pays the bills and yeah, allows me to support and do the things that I want. I'm currently on holidays at the moment, but I go back next week. I've had a month off, so love the fact that business gives me that freedom to do that. So but yeah.
Here's where I want us to start. Okay, if we talk about mateship and friendliness and being down to earth as one of our unofficial values, I had an epiphany about 3 years ago, and I want to hear for anyone who wants to speak to this, but I think everyone will. I realized that my mateship extended to my pricing, because we literally say mates rates in Australia. So I was thinking, it's okay for me to charge Americans, but it's not okay for me to charge Australians, because they're my mates, they're my family. And then I realized it started extending. It extended to New Zealand, and then it started extending to the UK, because I was like, but I come from the UK like a couple of generations back, so they're kind of my family too. So it's not very matey of me. It's not mateship to charge my friends and family. And I had to really work on that it's okay for me to charge Australians. It's okay for me to market to Australians. And especially since I charge in US dollars, it was like a double whammy of like, oh my God, I'm not allowed to charge my mates and I'm not allowed to charge them US dollars. So who's got something that they want to say about that? Natalie, I saw you nodding. Let's go for you first.
I like the concept with the Australian dollar and the UK. Most of my clients at the moment are in the UK. So all of my courses, the vast majority of them are in the UK. We have maybe a handful of Australian clients, but the audience that I've targeted in Australia don't justify the pricing. Whereas the UK look at it and go, oh, it's Australian dollars. It's like half the UK amount. I'll pay that, no dramas. I had so many people come through. We had like a $25,000 launch. With that, and I'm like, yeah, that's amazing. But the vast majority of them aren't UK. So even targeting my audience now, my standard rates that I get paid, Australian dollars, no worries. They pay that, but they willingly do it. And I've had more pushback from Australian clients. Oh, that's too expensive. But I was like, no, well, other people are paying it, so it's not. But it's just the factor that, oh, I've got to go with the Aussie dollar. But like the concept of even charging the US, I'm like, I don't have a great audience over there at this point. But I'm like, even that, I'm like, oh, that's a bit not quite. It's my mindset, because I can charge whatever I want. But realistically, I'm helping people. But around that, the factor that it's usually the lower pricing, and I have a lot of people try and barter here. UK don't even look at it. It's like, yeah, take my money. Where do I sign up? But yeah, it's something I'm noticing a lot more working with different countries and things like that.
So, and we know this is a story, right? We know that there are more than enough people in Australia who could be your clients here. So what do you think that comes from? Do you feel like you have heard that before, that you're not allowed to charge your friends, or you feel guilty about charging, your friends, or is there something there about fairness that springs to mind?
So it's just what I've done. I don't think it necessarily is the complete, that we're not doing, the whole country is not going to be available to pay whatever it is I charge. It's the fact that I haven't built an audience around it. But yeah, I do all of my marketing is I'm down to earth. I'm all of these nice little things. It's like, it's not necessarily you're after my nicety. You're after me to actually go through and help you with WordPress and your tech. And at the end of the day, you're going to make money off it. So I should be making money off the process of teaching you how to do that. But yeah, it's a mindset thing that we've gone to, can't possibly charge that. I've been doing Lisa Johnson's courses and things like that at the moment. And her ops manager is like, have you got a VIP option with your course? I'm like, of course I don't have a VIP option. I'm not at that stage. I threw in $1,000 VIP option and someone bought it. being UK, okay, great, no worries, but just the concept, I'm like, it's our limitation on what we put things. People will pay them if they can see enough value to them. But it's noticing that a lot. It may just be my audience targeting, but I'm having a lot more people that come in from Australia and actually ask for quotes. Prices are on the website. Or can you give me a better deal? It's a culture thing that they do expect that, or that's what I'm seeing, I'd say, more frequently.
Okay, I want you to say it's safe for me to charge Australians.
It's safe for me to charge Australia.
It's safe for me to sell to Australians.
It's safe for me to sell to Australians.
What does that bring up?
What am I saying? Of course it is. There's a logic part of going, oh, duh.
Well, I want you to ponder on that a little bit, and it could be that you have a new mantra that's like, Australians are my best clients, just to try it out for a little bit. Or like, there are so many Australians.
On the factor that I was comfortable, it's easier to make money by selling it to the UK because I don't have to justify it. But even then, it's a mindset again. I don't have to justify it. If you want my stuff, you want my stuff.
And there's heaps of people here who would love to work with you, but yeah. I just want to see what opens up for you over the next couple of months. If you just like Australians are just buying my stuff in droves, like Australians can't get enough of my work. And you don't have to. I mean, your clients can come from anywhere, but the purpose of this is to see where we have these pockets of resistance. Yeah. And I think it could be really interesting.
That's one thing I've really loved about being in bootcamp. There's not a lot of people in my immediate circle that make money. I'm the highest income earner out of all of that. So to be able to see other people and their earnings and things like that they're coming up, I'm like, wow, I could be there. But so it's possibility, and I think bootcamp creates that. So I'm just checking on the time. So we've got about 10 minutes left. So I would love to hear just one more thing from each person. Maybe a block that you've worked on in the last year, especially in bootcamp. And it could be a breakthrough that you have, or it could be something that you're still working on. And when I think about this conversation about being in Australia, I think one thing that's really a recurring thing for me that I always have to work on is being down to earth. And I realized the last couple of years I've stopped sharing some things, like I've stopped doing my year in reviews because I think, it's not that relatable. It's not that down to earth to say, look how much money I've made. Like, what a wanker. Who's going to see this in my family, or who's going to see this in my neighborhood? And, that for me is always recurring, is having to work on that down to earthness, which I think is very uniquely Australian. All right, Natalie, do you want to go next? With him, so a few things that I've been working on for some time. Obviously, the charging, what's in my rates rather than what I think other people are going to pay. Charging for things that I know, what's as that I've been doing it for 13 years. It's like I can do it in my sleep, or that might only take you a small amount of time, but what's it's a case of you're paying for my experience to do it. The other thing that I've really loved about being or a part of bootcamp, as I said, I'm the highest earner in my family. So it's like, I'm the only one doing their thing in terms of actually doing what they want to do and that kind of thing. But being able to actually go through and actually see other people making big money. It's like if you were solely based on that concept that you're surrounded by how many people, or the people that you're surrounded by, if you're the one that's making the most, you need to go to a new room. Bootcamp is my room. But it meant that I can actually go in there and see what other people are doing. Even just seeing it means that it's possible, because it's even other people's stories and things like that. It's like I started with nothing, or someone doing this X, Y, and Z. This year, or actually last year, my wife and I became a carer for my wife. She's got mental health issues. I've got to lead, so that wasn't expected. I've got to make sure that I'm actually leading, but being the only person in my circle that's leading, there's no one else to look up to or to look at for different things. Bootcamp gives me that, but I've written notes because I knew I'd get upset. But there's others that are more advanced than I am. I love the fact that it's no promo in the group. I love the fact that it's not just there to siphon clients. It's you can be authentic. I'm like, so many of my clients are like, I saw you in bootcamp. I'm like, oh shit. But just the fact that I'm like, I can be authentic in what I'm doing. Sometimes it sucks being in business. Other days it's like, wow, I've decluttered my shit and money's falling from the sky at this point. But it's there for you when you're in your high and the lows. So I'd say you siphon out all the different things that are going on. A lot of the things that I found going through boot camp, and I'll continue to keep going back, there's always another money or level. Got to go through that upper glass ceiling or whatever you want to go through. Mine's a little bit thicker than usual. I've been butting heads with it for a while. One of the big things that I had in regards to GST, I spent what's in probably 10, 11 years. Holy crap, GST is scary. I'm not doing it. I'm like, I'm just going to register for it. Even if I don't hit it, I'm like, the next month I earn 20 grand more and I hit like 92,000. I'm like, for the last however long, I'm like, these limitations. I'm like, these people around me are actually making shitloads of money. Oh, geez, you're the only person I know in actual real life that actually makes a decent amount of money, or a shitload of money in South Africa. But just the fact that it's safe for me to actually go through and do that because there are others that have already done it. I shouldn't need someone else to already do it, but it's safer, or it feels safer knowing that other people are actually doing that. But same, the visibility factor, but same, and the fact that we do have, or the things that I'm going to have to work on. Ridiculous, the concept, you're like, what's same, it's Australian clients are coming in droves. I'm like, they could be. Why does their location matter? But again, the culture and all these mindset things, it's working on those elements. The other thing that I really love is the EFT process, but same, and actually tapping out all the bits and pieces that are coming through. I did EFT beforehand. I'm really woo-woo in all of that. I've got a wall full of oracle cards and crystals and all that sort of fun stuff. But it's always been something that's there, but it's safe to do that in the community, and it's not, oh, what are you doing? I'm like, I have an anxiety attack and I'm sitting there, that's in the car. So it's like, are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. I'm just going through it. But same, my daughter's now started picking up some of the stuff that she's 13, going on 14. She's like, it's your time. What's you ready for the next step? That's Denise you're listening to. I'm like, I love the fact that what's she's picking up those things. And then the generations of, for example, my family not having money, we have money. It's okay. I can ask for things, or she can ask for things. It's a roll-on effect. What's some of the work that we're doing. So I think that's most of all of it. But yeah, I'm just really grateful to be a part of it. It's made such a difference, and I can see possibility of being able to do these things. So yeah, thank you, my love. Much appreciated.
Wow, that was so cool. And you know what you were just saying there about it is lonely being in business. And, you know, we're kind of going into this space where suddenly we are the wealthiest people we know, or we're resisting it. And because it feels against the natural order of things sometimes, or it feels like it will be a big responsibility, or it will be scary in some way. And it's really cool that we can just encourage each other. It's just money. And it's okay, and you can handle it. And
that concept of earning more than your parents. That was a big one. But same, it's like, yeah, same. They don't even discuss it. I didn't even know how much my father made. But same, up until just recently, it's like, oh wow, I've doubled that, and I'm not trying. It's just happening. But same, because I'm doing what I do and what I love. But same, but yeah, it's been an interesting journey, and I really look forward to being a part of it for longer.
That's beautiful. Thank you so much, Natalie. And yeah, I hope your wife feels better soon. I know it's a real challenge.
Yeah.
You know, I've had mental health issues myself, but you know, it's one of those things where you go, money solves problems, and it doesn't fix things, but it makes it so much easier to deal with stuff.
Yeah.
Like having some money, even just meds or help, or you know, help around the house. Like it all costs money to do that. And you know, we're never going to be perfect no matter how much money we make, but it's shitload easier.